We are back in full force here at the Gilman School on the beautiful campus of this storied program. After the first quarter, the score 5-3 in favor of the Greyhounds. Cuda back in full force now with the multimedia man, Matty Cruz, manning the camera. Christian Payne hanging out with you here on this beautiful Friday afternoon. Can't ask for a better scene, a better setting for the game lacrosse. A mugging on the far side, and yep, that'll be a loose ball push every time. Great job, the initial coverage by Jack Halper to come through, but Beckwith doesn't like what he sees in the stripes on the far side. St. Marys will check it in, but not on the same page in that first pass at X. Thrown away. Uncharacteristic coming from Spencer Coyle. Really a top midi for Ben Rubier. He does a nice job managing the game. Coming out hot in the first quarter for Gilman were a number of guys, but you gotta look to Zeke Morrill as getting this game started, and then another dip and dunk drawn. Plenty of applause and well deserved. There's Tyler Too Cool Rule checking himself into the scoring party. Little RSVP with 11:14 left to play here in the second. Plenty of time to enjoy a wonderful scene here at the Gilman School. It's Friday. We're hanging out. Matty Cruz and I got our shades on, not too bad. Matty Cruz had a little bit of car trouble. He had the top down though, so at least he got some sun, right, Matt? We go back to the face-off battle, and this is going to be key, folks. Woodall loses it after the initial clamp. Great job to scoop that thing up and go full force. Quick shot coming in hot. Watch out when Willie McBride is driving his coupe down that right alley. Coach Matthews getting on the same page during that first break here with his Greyhounds. Big righty jumper coming from McBride once again, and McBride, a junior, a UNC Verbal, so you know the Tar Heels are gonna love him when he comes down to Chapel Hill. Dip and dunk, this time denied by Morris. Skylar really has a knack for being quick with those hands in the crease. Of course, he had a huge game against St. Paul's last Friday. Just had a great time watching him play and just dazzle in the crease. Ball back and checked in for St. Marys. Ben Rubier's team trying to get back on the right track. They've had a tough go here the past couple weeks. Namely being on Tuesday at the McDonough School, coming up just short in overtime. 11-10 was that decision. Nice little swim, shot riser just over the crossbar. You like that movement here coming in the second midfield. Great job by Godlewski. A restart now, backed up for the Saints. Under 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. This second quarter brought to you by the McDonough Girls Lacrosse Camps. As always, Muffy Bliss doing a world-class job with those events, teaching the young women in that program how to play the game and how to play it well. Head coach over at McDaniel. Feet to the inside, knocked loose on a little bit of a ghost check, I like to call that one. Just a connection that wasn't meant to be. No worries though, Gilman will move it over the midfield line and check in the box quickly. Nobody picking him up, but that's popcorn. Pop, 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 back the other way. Great job by Morse to move it up ahead. 1, 2, 3, goal. Fee, fi, fo, fum. St. Marys is cooking up a little bit of a run here. 6-4 now. St. Marys checks in with their goal here in the second quarter. It was 5-3 coming into the frame, now 6-4. It's like we're gonna be pretty neck and neck here this afternoon. Great job, transition goal too. You gotta look to those as ones that stand out and being important, especially for the Saints team that has plenty of quickness. Back to the face-off we go. Little neutral clamp there, but pinching and popping. Looking pretty good at the faceoff X, Alex Woodall. Plenty of pressure on the hands, the far side, weathering the first check, but cannot last through the second. Now ball on the turf. Great job initially, though, by Tommy Kavanaugh. He gets stripped, though, that far side, and Gilman gets back to work. These Gilman defenders down in the close defense, man, they are a formidable trio. Of course, big names, all of them. Chase Soup Campbell. Give him a shout out again for a great interview with Booker Corrigan. You want to log on to our CUDA YouTube and, of course, subscribe to our channel as well as all of our social media feeds and see what the latest is coming from the 410 for MIAA Lax. Little fake flip. Little second nature. Here's Tyler Rule trying to back down the crease. Draws a double, still got it in his cross, so somehow keeps it alive. Here's Andy Matthews working it through. Petey Brown, quick feed but cannot connect on the cutter coming through. Here's Hutchins to try to race it down. Big body check, putting his shoulder down and pressing the Z button. Great job to come through by Max Green. Couple whistles, and that will be a timeout for the white jerseys. Great call by Coach Brooks Matthews to take a quick break. So at the time, we go out of the timeout. Greyhounds looking to check in another time. Looking for número 7. Día buenísima. La ciudad de Baltimore. Un poco de español. Viniendo a CUDA.com. Multi-tiered network, also multilingual. Shot saved by Morse. Off the hands. You know that one is gonna hurt tomorrow. With Skylar standing up and standing tall in the crease as he has all spring long. Saints looking to march back in. Cradle on that far side now, keeping it hot. The attack will protect and check it in. Great job in the clearing game for St. Mary's, and it'll be a little bit of a chess match as we move into another timeout here with 6:43 left to play. The officiating crew is looking to get on the same page, so we shall see what the call is going to be, but we will be back as our two new officials here, Frasher Kemp and Ridge Flick. Yes, you might recognize those names because they were on the 08 all-name team for InsideLacrosse.com, but they're being brought back to life here for the great sport of Big Addy. We will take a quick break here on CUDA.com. Go out of the timeout, looking to iron some things out here. Down on the natural turf. You know it's spring when the sun is out. You can just smell that fresh cut grass, and you see the Gilman Greyhounds running in full force. Signs of spring cropping up here every day as we move into crunch time. Hard to believe. Almost the end of April here and moving in towards my favorite month of the year. The one with 3 letters. I'll let you guess. Great strip on the inside, coming through with a full service effort and the GB. Jake Berger, junior defender, playing some position, coming down with that hammer when it was necessary. Samair's looking to stay on side, little spin back to the middle, and a great handle by Godlewski. Here's Mac. He's a big guy. Another yellow towel down on the field, and that is not the type of yellow you like to see. And 2 more as Godlewski will charge in, and we'll see what the damage will be with 5:30 left to play here in the second quarter. Second quarter brought to you by the McDonough Girls Lacrosse Camps. Great events on McDonough's beautiful campus, run by Director Muffy Bliss. Coach Bliss manages the program, the women's program, over at McDaniel College. The Green Terror have thrived under Muffy's direction. If you want to be a better player and a better person, I would encourage you to check out what they have to offer online and sign up. Coming up quick around the corner too at the end of June. Oh, man up, feed to the inside, shot just wide left. A nice catch and turn on the crease by Jamie Lilly. St. Mary's looking, this little 3-3 set. Lilly tries to crowd once again. He gets it back. Great job on the second effort. Here's Coyle. Spence will keep the lacrosse ball hot. Skip pass, opportunity, and putting some white rubber next to some white twine for St. Mary's. As always, checking in on that little low corner and doing a wonderful job with the left hand. Colin McGuire. Cool, calm, and collected. Colin sticks that thing. 6-5 now. St. Mary's creeping a little closer. I like this tempo that Ben Rubier is instilled into his Saints now. A little bit of a sense of urgency, looking for their first winner the past couple weeks, but against a giant here in Gilman, they're doing a nice job. 4:53 left to play. Plenty of ticks here for a lot to happen with these two squads out on the grass. Great ground ball, kind of digging in there, the far side by Johnny Sims. Another one of those guys who does a lot of the underrated work for Brooks Matthews. Crucial possession here for the Greyhounds. Looking to weather a little bit of a run coming from St. Mary's, trying to get this momentum back. Hesitation by Brown and a wonderful lefty shot. A yellow towel down on the field, and I would bet my good money that Peter Brown also has a yellow belt in karate, because that was a ninja-like move on the inside. He is so quick. Give him the lacrosse ball, doesn't matter where it is on the turf, you can count on him to be playing the game at full speed. And youngsters out there, you know, Kudu.com, probably enjoying your Saturday morning pancakes, listening to this, you know, that's great, but when you get outside, when you get on the wall, do not put your feet in 2 blocks of cement. And by that, I mean play this game, this wonderful sport that you're blessed with, moving your feet, and you will be a much better lacrosse player. Also, speaking of being a better lacrosse player, even me, yeah, I'm 23, I'm still young, I'm trying to improve my game every day, so I checked in for rip.net, the Facebook and Twitter of lacrosse. I would encourage everyone out there to check out that social media app that is catered to do one thing, and that one thing is to help you score goals. I'm trying to score more of the Greyhounds, and they do. I'll win the face-off, I'll take it down, and then I will put it top center. Great job to come through on the crease by Chris Walsh. Trying to sink this St. Mary's battleship. A couple nice little darts on the inside of the Greyhounds. Lacrosse is a sport of momentum, it's a sport of runs, and we've seen plenty from both sides so far. Still got a lot left to go too, 3:59 here. Second quarter, Christian Payne hanging out with you on an absolute beauty of a day. Gorgeous April afternoon. Friday afternoon too, it's payday. People got the shades on. Looks like a Von Zipper commercial out here at the Gilman School. Gotta love the beach shades. I know Maddie's got his double lenses rocking. Gotta have the polarized ones too. Great play as expected coming here this afternoon in another situation now for the Saints to capitalize. They go back man up with 3:50 left to play. Second quarter action brought to you by the McDonough Girls Lacrosse Camps. I'm sure Paul Robertson went to plenty of youth camps in his day because he knows how to shoot with both hands. Here comes Cole. He had 6 goals against St. Paul's last Friday. Looking for a second of the afternoon, had one in the first quarter. Split across the top. Saints will choose wisely. They are a very cerebral and smart team. Had the pleasure of calling several of their games here this spring. Cole Robertson hangs on to it now. We are back to even strength as Andrews will check back on in the midfield. They get a flip from Cole. Try to take the matchup on that far side and see what he can do with it. Working against Michael Knutson. Shot easy, save in the cage. Great job, Tommy McBride. Coach Jancic is going to be all smiles when number 6 drives north to Gettysburg. Fake shot goal. With a snap of the fingers and a little bit of dust, courtesy of that old school crease on the inside. Another goal goes to Chris Walsh. 2:42 left to go here. Clock keeps stopping because Gilman just keeps scoring. Wonderful job to get out and get going in transition by Gilman, and that, folks, is their trademark. We go back to the face-off. Little clamp down by Woodall, this time through his wickets, looking for his wingman, but cannot hang on because there is the Golden Gopher getting the ground ball and the assist, and another goal on the inside by Walsh, courtesy of the ground ball Gopher, Peter Brown. That is a connection that you can't buy. 10-5, doubling it up at the drop of a hat are the Greyhounds. This game turning towards the white jerseys scale quickly, and the way they're going to have to tip it back is at the face-off X because Alex Woodall is a force, and he wins that one by default. Great job by 29 to get those strong forearms out and in the action. Here's Cole Robertson to check it in. He is the top gun for the St. Mary's offense. Really sparked their charge all spring long, just a junior too. So look for him in that number 7 jersey, lucky number 7, to look pretty sweet here as the spring evolves and into next year. 150 left to go here in this first half. Shift and shake. Looking for a window is Coyle. He likes that left, but he can go to his right too. He'll retreat. Great job in position defense by the pole for Gilman. Great save, Thomas McBride, as well as the ball is knocked loose initially in the crease, but there's Tommy to pick it up and throw a rope up ahead to his compadre in the midfield. Here's John Sims to check it into the box. Great roll dodge. Sims shot, deflects off of Skylar Morris's shaft and goes across the plane. 11-5 on a bounce going Gilman's way, but you got to tip your cap on the effort there by Johnny Sims. So here we go, 1:17 left to go on the Sims goal. Things starting to get a little bit too interesting for St. Mary's when at a moment in the second quarter they had all of the mojo. But tables have turned, and setting it are the Greyhounds. Checked in once again by the face-off crew, Brooks Matthews. On the far side, the white jerseys will check it in. Tyler Tukurul getting a stick check, but no worries. We'll go and get a quick drink, hang out with his teammates, and we will take a quick break up here at the Cuda Perch. Loving it. Great setting here at the Gilman School. Quick break, 11-5, Gilman leads. Out of the timeout, we will continue here on CUDA.com with the great sport of lacrosse in this great setting on this great day. I love to use that word great because it starts with a G and it also goes along with Gilman, who is dominating right now. Shot wide right. Looked pretty good though. Never say no to that look coming from Willie McBride. Speaking of first name Williams, William Shakespeare's birthday was earlier this week. Over 200 years old. Pretty awesome. A poetic guy. You got to give some credit where it's deserved. McBride quickly across the top. Evading a couple checks there. Chase Whittish, but it's knocked loose by St. Mary's, and they will get out and get going for this clear. Comes the big man across midfield, Matt Wallace. Trying to slice in with that long knife, but just cannot get through the trees in the crease for Gilman. Ball up now. Watch out. Big hacks coming. See who can chop wood the best. Flick up ahead, and a great job by Gilman to try to get one last effort. As the buzzer sounds here, plenty of applause, but it's all going Gilman's way at halftime. Your score, the Gilman Greyhounds 11, the St. Mary's Saints 5.